totally canon, and it was in the Dragon Ball Super manga. So if you know what I am talking about, let me know what it is in the comment section below, guys. I want to hear from you if you have read the manga as much as I have at this point and have figured out all the extra bits and pieces. Let me know what I'm actually talking about in the comment section below. Stick around to the very end and see if you...
Fucking toxic ass nigga. Go back to Xbox, nigga. He said, yo, his name Chris Hansen. Who Chris Hansen?
You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh shit. No, Tech cool. Tech cool. He's funny as hell, bro. Nah, nigga, I'ma hit him with the jaw. I'ma hit him with the booty warrior voice. He coming here saying that shit like that. I'm Chris Hansen. Yeah, and y'all Chris Hansen in my book, sir.
Just by being here, let's go ahead.
What, nigga?
Do you guys remember this guy right here? His name is Cranberry. He was in a lot of the background of Dragon Ball Z's manga, the anime, some of the games. Like, this guy is just one of those added on Frieza or soldiers that has just kind of like
Nah, nigga, I'm about to fuck somebody up as a Power Ranger, nigga.
And we see that he has teamed up with Moro.
Yeah, I'm playing second. You damn right. And I'm playing as Yoshimitsu, my Green Ranger, nigga.
We don't get much insight into where he comes from.
God damn them in there, nigga, Trey.
Frieza Force under Frieza.
That wasn't Chris.
He was there for the majority of it, and all the people that have names in the Frieza Force, they all basically perished once Golden Frieza was defeated. So
I made it.
Much on this guy whatsoever until now. Toyotaro actually drew a manga showing us what we're going through in between the time of Vegeta's defeat and Namek, and it has a lot of details on what was going on in the Frieza Force as well during this time, and gives us an insight into exactly what
Not at all.
the operation
Everything I did was a string.
like for Frieza.
If a nigga fighting back, he getting caught with all that shit.
Preparations for a certain plan.
Yo, I hate when niggas wear makeup.
Planet 79 is essentially Frieza's home base. It is essentially his de facto home world base of operation that he moves around his empire, essentially, when he's not on the ship. Page 762. Just as Goku's battle with the invader Vegeta ended, this is what was going on Frieza planet number 79. Hey, you, don't speak out of turn. We don't need soldiers who won't follow orders.
Nigga, bring your Brian in here then.
Dragon Balls? Those really exist? This is a top secret mission using only a minimum number of personnel to be the best. We will now go with Lord Frieza to planet Namek to gather the Dragon
Bruh, he's talking and I can't hear him. I don't give a fuck what he's saying. Again, he's a little ass boy to me, bruh.
Not only the one helping a mission like this, but also giving briefing to the rest of the Frieza Force and letting them know exactly what's going on. Second of all, we get that Zarbon is no nonsense lieutenant, and he actively warns these guys that if they don't fuck up, if they don't know what time it is, then he will alive them because, yeah, he is that powerful and he does not care. It's the Frieza Force. But here is where it gets really interesting, and that is that planet Namek with the Dragon Balls is a top secret mission, and they are using the minimum number of personnel they can for this job, meaning that even though like planet Namek is sparsely populated, they were able to gain control of the whole planet just with their minimum number of personnel. Like, their army, the Frieza Force army, is probably huge. Like, at least times bigger than what we saw on planet Namek, if not more, and only a few top secret agents, I guess, were picked to be go on this top secret mission to get Frieza, the Dragon Balls. And the last important thing is here that it seems like even like the common soldier knows about the Dragon Balls or the legend of them, because Cranberry kind of already heard about these things. He kind of already knew, like, hey, those are the Dragon Balls. I can't believe they exist. So he's a little surprised on that. This is where Cranberry becomes important, because he was one of those very important soldiers that was privy to the top secret mission of going to the Dragon Balls. He was on this mission. However, it didn't go well for him, because ultimately, immediately on invasion, he was beaten by the young warriors of Warriors Village, showing like even top secret personnel are not that powerful, or the Namekians are kind of stronger, at least the warrior class is kind of stronger than the average Freezer Force soldier, but not as powerful as someone like Zarbon. After being beaten, he was ultimately killed by Zarbon, who kicked him, breaking his neck, and dropping him into the water to drown. And I mean, Zarbon didn't warn him that he would kill him, so like the Freezer Force knows exactly where they stand in the army. Time passed, and in the middle of Goku and Frieza's final battle, a certain wish was granted. Please resurrect all those killed by Frieza and his men. Of course, Cranberry was resurrected too, killed by Zarbon, one of Frieza's men. So he was brought back to life, only to swim himself up out of the water, and then he managed to escape from Namek.
I don't know, that ain't my character.
And he was one of the few that was able to escape planet Namek before it was originally destroyed. He continued hiding from Frieza's army before being caught by the Galactic Patrol, and that's where our story comes into frame, where
If you watch my screen.
as Moro, and he becomes his accomplice because he knows about the Dragon Balls, and he teaches that to Moro, where they go to Namek, and you would think that he would choose a better
Nigga, you can still see that shit from the side view, bro. He talking about on Tekken. This nigga using Haram, but put makeup on a
Let me
nigga,
know what you
dog.
guys think of this little story on Cranberry. This one's Black Scape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content.
A long time ago, there was a famous blacksmith who lived in the area. He owned his own shop and sold equipment that was all handmade. One day, he was fortunate enough to start selling everything he produced to the kingdom of Cairo. Amidst an endless war, that was the perfect opportunity for him to elevate his status. With the end of the conflict, the same blacksmith was granted the title of Baron, and this man is the owner of these lands and the father of the young master Romain, who is the protagonist of this story. We see an old man telling this story to a seated boy. Meanwhile, the mustached man standing behind them wonders why the boy is paying so much attention to something that everyone already knows. However, the story then takes us back a few hours. The young man asks if he is the eldest son of the Dmitri family, if they are in the kingdom of Kiro on the Salamander continent, and if the Marim world really doesn't exist. The mustached man affirms this while thinking that the young man has always been odd, but today he really seems out of his mind. Perhaps he's been using some of those strange drugs that have become popular among the rich these days. The mustached man then mentions that a young lady from the Lawrence family is coming to visit them. But as he says this, he reflects on how the young man has been wasting his life over the past 25 years. That's why he's known as the Dmitri family's trash. The man tries to explain the importance and values of the girl, but Dmitri interrupts him and saying there's something more important. He asks for the oldest person in these lands to be brought to him, someone much more important than this young lady, because he needs to learn how to live in this current world. The mustached man is confused as to why a 25-year-old would say something like that, but as a servant, all he can do is obey. The story then returns to the present. The old man says that's all he knows about these places. Dmitri thanks him and says he will give him a reward. But the old man simply responds that it was an honor to speak with the young master. Now Dmitri knows that everyone knows him as Roman Dmitri. However, his true name is Bak Jong-kuk. He's a person from the Mirim world who, in wars, conquered everything he wanted and died in peace in the end. But for some strange reason, he woke up in this body. He doesn't know if this is the will of the heavens or a punishment for not accepting ascension. Suddenly, they hear a noise outside.
Yeah, bro, I seen it, bro.
The boy gets kicked in the face.
I don't give two
watches.
shits.
Surrounded by thugs in front of the small shop, he bleeds and can't respond, while the men keep calling him a filthy bastard and continue to beat him mercilessly. Dmitri's servant approaches to take a look, but is immediately shocked. He recognizes that red fang tattoo all too well. Beside him, someone asks what's going on. Dmitri orders him to answer quickly. The servant explains that these are the blood fangs, a group known not only in Dmitri's territory, but also in the nearby regions. It seems the boy on the
I
ground
just never
knows
took this
something.
shit serious.
The servant tries to tell Dmitri not to get involved because it will only cause trouble. However, the young man has already disappeared from his side and orders the thugs to stop.
No,
As
I'm
Dmitri
playing Tekken
calmly approaches,
on
the
ranked right
servant
now.
desperately tells him not to do anything. But Dmitri continues to walk forward. A bald man appears, recognizes Dmitri, and laughs in his face, warning him to stay out of it and not to think he has any authority just because he's of noble birth.
Yeah, that nigga was used to niggas telling him in the hood that this shit was weird, so he never got into it. That sounds like a him problem.
They won't gain anything by going against the Bloodfangs. But Dmitri simply calls for Hans. He doesn't know the rules of this place, so he wants an explanation. Who broke the rules of this land and who should be punished? Hans hesitates for a moment, swallowing hard with fear before speaking. He says that if the boy really is in debt and
Hey yo,
however, the Bloodfangs don't have permission to punish someone like this. Worse still, they disrespect
hey yo, Godly, get on my share screen and watch what I'm about to do to this nigga. Bang, bang,
According
bang.
to the rules of this place, it wouldn't be strange if they were executed for this. The thugs just stare while Hans wonders if he should have said that.
It's shy, bro.
Asks if they heard the explanation. He picks up a stick from the ground and declares that
Bang.
as the eldest son of the Dmitri family, he will have to punish them all. The bald man tries to explain that
Ooh.
Dmitri is a noble and doesn't understand.
Nah, he was just fucking me up.
He tells him to look at their shoulder tattoos and warns that if he continues acting like this,
I'm the boxer
he will
nigga.
be in a difficult situation. Dmitri only says that this proves what he wanted to know. The bald man, now confident, asks what Dmitri is talking about. The young man explains that from what he can tell, they are nothing but trash as they speak this way about the lord of this land. He advances saying that he doesn't care about the reputation they have in this place.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Because they didn't expect the boy to actually attack like that. But now he will have to defend the honor of the Bloodfangs.
Yeah.
And he slashes at Dimitri's neck. However,
Yeah, he has. He talked twice.
Strange. Dimitri
Both of them were cussing.
branch into him. Without hesitation, Dimitri pulls it out and turns toward the other two thugs.
Both of them were cussing. One of them was with Nina.
Bastard and vowing to take revenge for their leader. Hans warns Dimitri to be careful, pointing out that the thugs
Second
are
seven.
far better armed than he is. Yet Dimitri easily dodges their attack. He lands a swift kick to one thug's
Bro,
shin,
he talks with
and
Nina.
punch to the face. The servant is bewildered. He had no idea that the young master could fight like this. To him, it doesn't even make sense that this could be the same Master Roman. The first thing Beck saw when he opened his eyes was a farewell letter on the floor and scattered drugs. The kingdom of Kiro, always at war, had to choose a representative from each of its noble houses.
Bruh, are you
to serve the
fucking
army.
seriously
Roman
gonna
chose to
spam
be his
lows,
family's
nigga?
representative. However, he chose to take his own life instead. Beck reflects that it was a pathetic life, regardless of what Roman went through. The current owner of this body is the leader of the Celestial Demon sect, and now he will live as he pleases. And boy, with just a stick, he painted the entire town red. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to censor this part because the boy is just too cruel. Behind him, someone calls him a monster.
Cuz, dog, this nigga wanted to spam
Tries
lows.
to flee, but Dimitri grabs him by the hair, slams him to the ground, and declares that the law must be obeyed. He warns that this last one will be allowed to live as a warning of what happens when the law is disobeyed. He gathers everyone in the town and declares that his name is Roman Dmitri. If anyone disagrees with the punishment, he is dealt
Cuz,
with.
that's all double gen players do. They play a certain way. He on the 7-win streak by doing that shit, though.
With incomparable strength. Hundreds of thousands
But
of
I ain't gonna
martial
lose to him
artists were
again.
defeated and massacred by him. Where the blood of his enemies formed a river, everyone recognized
I was
that the
bullshitting.
Celestial Demon sect controlled the Mirror world. But now in this moment he
I wanted to see how he plays.
to deal with street rats. He calls for Hans and instructs him
I'm
to
trying to
notify the
stay,
guards about
like, your
everything
main
that
goal
happened
is to
and
stay in the
have
plus
someone
on
clean
niggas.
up the place. The servant simply replies that he will do it immediately and runs off. Dimitri reflects on how weak and useless this body
Bro, you
habit
can't
is.
hit niggas with combos if they blocking.
Information on how to strengthen himself. Just then, the boy he had saved earlier gets up and thanks him for saving his life.
That's what double gen is. He's the Mishima style. He's all fucking heavy.
Not intended to help him. The Bloodfangs broke the law and were punished, and that's all. Now the boy will have to explain his situation if he wants to keep his tongue. The poor boy, having just tried to express his gratitude, receives a threat instead. However, he says he will explain. His relatives borrowed money from the Bloodfangs.
That's all he gonna do.
Purchase some land and start farming. They wouldn't
And he
easily
probably
been
playing
able
with a
to
fight
repay the
pad.
amount they borrowed by selling their crops. But the damn Bloodfangs went to the land and destroyed all the crops so that they couldn't pay back the debt. Only later did the boy discover that they did this to blackmail his family and take his younger sister. The boy screams that the world isn't fair because even though they didn't have much, they never harmed anyone. The only thing he begs for is for Dmitri to save his sister. But Beg just observes the boy's eyes. That look reminds him of the Mad Demon, one of the 4 superior kings and someone he also met in a place as wretched as this. this. He then asks the boy his name, to which he replies, Kevin. With that, Roman says he will look into the situation and take care of everything. The boy shouts his thanks, while Dimitri senses that he will have a long relationship with this boy. The scene shifts to a carriage approaching.
While in mid animation, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Nearing the Dimitri estate. The blonde sighs, saying she understands. It seems she will have to meet this Roman Dimitri. A month earlier, someone shouted in a castle, demanding to know why there is an arranged marriage with the Dimitri family. Her father tries to remind her that their lands have been in terrible condition due to the ongoing war. However, Flora is confused, questioning whether the marriage was decided this way.
No, he's using YouTube combos.
A family full of old miners and a bunch of blacksmiths. She tries to explain something, but her father interrupts.
No, he doesn't. Bro, I fought this nigga before. He's playing with YouTube combos. I know he is. Yeah, he's using YouTube character. I mean, YouTube combos on a character that's already considered one of the most cheatingest characters in the game.
Living a life of luxury and pleasure, and now she doesn't understand why they drenched him in so much perfume.
Now, yo, you want to see me pull out my actual nigga that I play with?
Her father needs this, she won't accept it, and she needs to make that clear. At that moment, she turns to Dimitri and says she
only reason I'm doing this is because I'm trying to get multiple characters up to a certain rank.
Great idea. At this point, the poor girl is utterly confused. Dimitri explains that he thought better about this marriage and realized.
Alright, don't mind the LL Cool J type look, but that's what it's supposed to be.
Flora is left bewildered, wondering if he's being serious. He then tells her that something.
LL Cool J's from back in the when he first came out in the 80s, nigga.
However, she stops him, asking what's going on.
LL Cool J is hard as hell.
But now he suddenly cancels.
I can't go in my sneaks, nigga.
Dimitri simply asks her if she really wants to marry him, and when she replies,
only difference is, you know, I couldn't make his shit blue, nigga. I don't fuck if that nigga wore blue. Blue is not one of my colors, bruh.
He reassures her that she doesn't need to worry because he will take full responsibility.
You train before you go into the battles, bruh.
Idiot of the Dimitri family, he doesn't mind being called the divorced one as well. She can understand why he seems so determined. Is this really the same idiot everyone talks about? The door then closes behind him, and from inside, she hears a heated argument. Someone yells, asking what's the meaning of canceling this marriage. However, Dimitri calmly informs his father that he's just
down back actually makes you teleport automatically, and then you press triangle to shoot the strap.
Pointing out that everyone already calls him the fool of the Dimitri family, and what he was trying to do was secure a good relationship for the boy.
Ah, I'm fighting a Kazuya. Alright, this is gonna be weird. Oh, and this nigga made him Yujiro Hama?
Dimitri apologizes, but his father grabs.
This nigga made him Baki dad, nigga.
Demanding to know if he thinks an apology will fix this. He's been planning to do something about sending him to the battlefield for the next 6 months, but now that seems inevitable. And he asks if Dimitri has anything to say.
Ooh,
Dimitri simply replies that he has nothing to add. His father then mentions that he thought Dimitri got involved with blood fangs and even punished him, but he doesn't believe it. He should know that even he can't go against that group. So now Dimitri will have to deal with his problems. His father won't help him at all. Watching the boy remain silent,
it's alright,
his father expects
but
him to kneel
he ain't
and
no me.
crying, but Dimitri just responds that he understands and will handle everything on his own.
He ain't no me though.
Stands up and asks what he means, but Dimitri simply says that the problem was caused by his actions, so he will resolve it and only return once everything is fixed.
Bang, 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 bang,
The door and
bang.
begins to clean his face. Someone nearby asks if he's going crazy. Dimitri turns to see Flora and questions why she's still there. She tries to warn him that he's going against the blood fangs, who don't even fear nobles. If they see him as a threat, they'll probably kill him. She advises him to return to his father, beg for forgiveness, and give up on this. But Dimitri only asks why he would do such a thing. She explains the reasons,
the juggles are real, but he couldn't keep it. He couldn't keep it. I do. I just don't like to.
Try to mask the smell of blood. Dimitri was eager to take off the tight-fitting clothes. However,
who's losing? Who's losing? It's 2-zip.
But Dimitri was thinking about this marriage. He's still adjusting to this world, and this complicate his understanding. The servant suggested they go downstairs to handle the situation. Dimitri thought that since the girl had never done anything against him, he had no reason to disrespect her, which is why he intended to end things with as little offense as possible. But now he realizes that the girl never planned to show him any respect in the first place, which gives him no reason to do so later. He then tells her that from his perspective, she seemed very arrogant. However, it's ridiculous for her to show
bomb you again just because I can, nigga.
Break off the marriage. But when he told his father that he would take full responsibility.
Listen, my rival is behind me on his main character, and he plays Reina. I'll let you know something. The nigga who made me his rival on Tekken is behind me.
They will now go their separate ways, and each will take care of
and I barely
lives.
be playing on rank.
responsibility to prevent people from thinking that this was a consequence of the end of their relationship and because he wanted no further involvement with her. This was the first and last time they would see each other. Later that same night, someone tells another to stop drinking. It's Lehana, Dimitri's mother. His father confesses that today, unfortunately, he would use violence against Roman again. This is because after becoming nobles, he never wanted his son to go through that situation again. Grown up healthy. The father acknowledges this, but admits that he still doesn't understand.
He cosplay, he don't role play.
Especially since Roman
He cosplay, but he do shit with the nigga Fuki shit. The black nigga. Bro, he's a martial artist. He ain't just no bodybuilder.
Expresses confidence that the Romero she once knew will help their son get back on the right path.
He fights with Yujiro's real style.
She nods, saying she surely spoke out of anger. And since he can be a bit headstrong, it might be wise to talk to Captain Jonathan.
No, he just did a standoff with him.
He then calls for the servant and instructs him to summon Captain Jonathan. The next morning, Roman is walking.
Nah, nigga, the nigga was doing cosplay too. The nigga was supposed to be Don Oppo or whatever the fuck his name is, the big tiger nigga. The big bald head tiger dude on Baki, who stabbed himself in the eye, he was supposed to be him. The eye patch. Nigga got the eye patch on. Nah, nigga, we talking about on Baki.
The scene shifts to a restaurant where someone delivers a feast they had ordered. Hans is delighted, saying the food looks delicious. Roman stands up and says he's going.
Yep, Dopo Orochi.
Telling him that he'll continue the investigation, but that it could be too dangerous for Hans to accompany him.
Yo, what's
Hans jumps up.
Oh, he hit me with it. He hit me with it. Hey,
Hey, yo,
hey.
yo, calm down, yo. Y'all niggas is too fucking loud.
And then asks Hans if he really
Nobody asked
Oh,
you,
my
nigga.
bad. I'm sorry. I'm just playing.
Nobody asked
It's
you,
gems.
nigga.
It's gems again, bro. You know I'm just talking shit.
Nah, these niggas is watching me whoop this Kazuya ass real quick. Hold.
As Hans runs off, he mutters that now is not the time to dwell on such things. He needs to inform others about this. Roman has realized over the past few days that the Blood Fangs aren't as strong as they seem. The problem is that because they operate in various small groups, it's difficult to eliminate the entire organization. They won't want to punish him publicly, and he can't locate them easily. But if that's the case, he just needs to make them come to him. That's why he deliberately walked through the city.
Slap you on your chin real quick.
Besides, today is a Dimitri Knight's training day, so the streets aren't heavily patrolled. This means that if they plan a secret
Nigga tried to knock my Kango off me, nigga. Nigga tried to knock my Kango off.
And that he will pay the price for getting involved with the Blood Fangs. Then someone calls for the
No, watch this. I'm gonna ask y'all a question, and this is gonna let me know how educated niggas is. Do any of y'all read books?
I'm not trying to confuse you. Yo, who's playing at 50? Yo, is that me?
Bro, I am 2,276 chapters into a book. Dead ass.
What?
You know
What?
You know why I read? Because it keeps me educated. When I could look at the less educated man and know that he's less educated.
Smaller than a fifth grader.
And guess what? It don't take you to be a dweeb to be smart, bro. It take you to be a real man to be smart. Intelligence is key in today's era, bro.
Well, I know I'm not a fucking 36, bro. Because if I am, I'm going back to Cowtown. Fucking make them get open. The fuck?
I make old head status when I make it to 35 without death, nigga. And that's on Philly.
Lose weight. You got no ops, nigga. You just out here, nigga. Use an innocent bystander, nigga.
Like, nigga, I wasn't supposed to make it to 30, bro. I wasn't supposed to make it to 31, nigga. I was supposed to be dead right now.
That nigga Sean's a pedestrian.
You feel me?
Fuck out of here,
I'm supposed to
nigga.
be dead. It's called getting out of the life. But, you know,
Fuck
niggas
out
like
of
you
here,
want to be so a
nigga.
part of that life.
Fuck
So
out
ain't
of
y'all
here,
hard.
nigga.
Y'all ain't
These
hard.
joints is tight. I gotta stop eating so much. I'm not
And
at
I'm going up
32
against a nigga
anymore.
who got to use a cheat ass
Not
menu.
at
Hey,
34.
yo, if anybody on my screen, y'all see that menu on the side of his shit?
Huh?
He's using cheap ass
I,
combos to beat me.
yeah, shut up. I just bought because when I grabbed the pants off of Timo, it was all 32. So I knew that I was 34, so now I decided buying 34s. Then I wanted to go buy some pants instead of shorts.
I'm really facing a nigga who's
And
using
like,
a cheap ass
bro,
menu to win.
like,
That's
yeah,
alright.
okay, like I can breathe, like they're tight, but I can
I'm better
still
than you.
breathe. But it's like still like, yo, the
I'm
34s
better
are
than you.
supposed to, like I'm supposed
What's
to be
up? You can
like
hop on. You can
have
hop on right
space.
now, bro.
Like this
You
is
can hop. You can hop on right now,
what?
nigga. All right then, stop talking to me,
Shut
nigga.
up.
Nigga, then why ain't you working to get your shit unbanned? Why
Oh
are
my
you waiting
god,
that time out, nigga?
no,
Yeah, you
I
can. It's called
don't.
call PlayStation
I got
and
an
actually have a
appointment.
conversation with their
Gotta
fucking.
get
Yes,
ready. I
it
gotta get my
does.
hair done. I just said that. You didn't hear me, did
Dog,
you?
you dead ass can do that shit. If you could prove that the shit that was said was on a
And you
scale
didn't hear me
of this
say that I
person
gotta
said
get my
something
hair
to
done?
you and you said something to them,
No, I just said it like maybe 3 minutes
it
ago.
doesn't matter. What did she say that made you call her a bitch?
No, I actually said it out loud. You don't be hearing that shit. Said, you saying right? No, that's what females do. I know, but I'm not. That's the truth. That's what females do. Why?
Bong. She hit me.
So, didn't hear that either, did you? Oh, shit is crazy.
Bruh. Yo, shut the fuck up. No, I'm talking to you, Fortune. Damn, you making me lose, bruh. Yeah.
It's Hans running towards Jonathan, calling out his name. Jonathan approaches the servant, asking why he's so frantic. Struggling to catch his breath, Hans tries to explain what's happening with
I was
Dimitri
born
and
in the
urges
hood,
Jonathan
nigga.
to find
I
a
was born in
boy
Philly,
immediately
nigga.
because he's in danger.
The fuck?
However, Roman effortlessly dodges the
Never
first
born in
attack,
no
lands an
suburbs, no
elbow
none
in
of
the
that, nigga.
attacker's
I'm from
stomach,
Philly, bro.
making him drop his dagger
Every
and
day I
catches
had
it
to
midair
fucking
with his
fight
other
as a
hand.
fucking kid
Before the
from
man
8
can
up,
react, he's
nigga.
already been
Matter of fact,
struck.
before that,
They
from
happened
6
too
up, nigga.
fast, and the man retreated,
And I was
unsure
fucking
what
at the
might
age
just
of
occur.
7, nigga.
The
The
other
fuck is
thugs,
you
seeing
talking
their
about,
comrade
dummy?
fall, are equally confused. This
Probably done had more pussy than you ever had a day in your life, even looking at the shit on porno sites.
It invites everyone to come in at once. Back with the soldiers, Hans is frantically explaining the situation with the blood fangs. The soldiers exchange glances.
I have no reason to cap, nigga. We was playing Catch a Girl, Freak a Girl when I got my first shot, nigga.
Hans insists that it's true, and that the boy has now gone up against all of them, making it very dangerous for them to just stand by. Jonathan recalls Romero mentioning all of this and asking for help. He just wants to know why Dmitri, who doesn't even know how to hold a sword properly, is getting involved in such matters. But he gathers everyone and tells them to grab their weapons, warning that they can't let anyone harm the young master. However, they'll be furious if the boy has actually caused trouble with the blood fangs. But the poor blood fangs were already on the ground. They attacked Dmitri, calling him a bastard, but he easily ducked under one swing and jabbed another in the stomach. Another bald man...
Nigga, yo, I will never look at myself like a fucking victim. The fuck is y'all talking about? That's your problem, bro.
The man tried to threaten him, saying he wouldn't get away with killing the two of them, but Roman just laughed, asking him...
That shit carries over in life. If you feel like a victim, then you gonna feel like a victim your whole fucking life, no matter what happens.
Starting with who their leader was. The scene shifts to another part of town at the same bar from earlier. Suddenly, everyone inside is startled as Roman returns. The bald man at the counter turns to welcome him. He greets the young master, who responds with a cheery wave. The man wonders why Roman is acting so strange today and why he's even there. The bartender decided to ignore Roman's odd behavior and asked what he wanted to drink. Roman asked for a Tear of the Dawn. The bartender explained that they didn't drink there and asked if he wanted something else. Dmitri then requested the strongest drink.
Nigga, I'm not clipping shit. That's some weird shit to do.
That everything was connected to the Dew of the Dawn at a bar in the middle of the city where they took on all their missions. All they needed to do was pass the special code. Roman asked what that code was, and the man had given him the exact code Dmitri had just used. At that moment, everyone fell silent. The bartender called out to the others in the bar, and just as he was
Nigga, did she like it?
attack, he was struck in the face. Everyone was shocked that the young man would do something like that in front of everyone, and they got up, shouting to kill him. Meanwhile, the townsfolk fled the bar to call the guards, but it was a quick strike to the back